When Superman finishes helping some people in space, he then goes home and walks inside with Lois, telling him that she is going with Jon to the local fair and knows that he can't go as he will be busy being a hero. But Superman says that he will come too, explaining that it's everyone's home and they should start acting like a family, which Lois will only believe if he gives up being Superman while there, which Clark agrees with as he then hands her his cape. They eventually arrive at the fair, and when they begin to walk inside, Jon finds his friend Kathy, who tells Jon that she entered her cow in the blue ribbon contest to see if she has the best cow of them all. Meanwhile, a group of guys arrive at the fair and notice the tickets can only be bought with cash, so they go into an empty tent nearby, and when they notice that the ticket booth is now closed, they throw a bag on the ground and start putting on their crook outfits before heading out. Clark, Lois, and Jon begin playing fair games until Clark spots Jon's science teacher, who he quickly meets and talks with, as the teacher is there with some other students who are working on their science projects to show off to everyone. But as Clark, Jon, and Lois leave, Clark bumps into one of the criminals who gets angry at Clark and walks away, so Superman uses his X-ray vision and finds out that the criminal was carrying some weapons. He then uses his super hearing to find out that when the fireworks go off later, they are going to rob the ticket booth, which Clark takes a note of but doesn't do anything about. Clark and Jon then decide to grab some food and head to see which cow won the blue ribbon contest, which Jon's friend happened to win. When Clark and Lois are talking with the blue ribbon contest host, he would give everyone some milk to celebrate the contest and the fair, but when Clark hears the fireworks are starting soon and spots a criminal, he tells his family that he has to use the restroom as the milk hurt his stomach. Clark spots the criminal getting ready to rob the ticket booth, and with him realizing he doesn't have his cape, he decides to use a medieval costume in the fair to stop them. Meanwhile, Lois and Jon wonder if Superman will be back in time for their ride, but realize he isn't, so they just go on. However, Superman appears just in time and makes it on. But as the ride is going up the track, the ride workers announce that a man dressed in medieval armor stops some criminals. And as they get to the top, Lois points at Superman, knowing that he couldn't stop being a hero for even a few hours.